invite voluntarily that, yes, my master, please help me to change myself. I would like to become a better seeker of spirituality. Let us realize that with this present state, I cannot find peace. I cannot even find simple happiness in life. When I realize this, why should I stay with the miserly state, this pathetic state for a longer time? Heart must cry out for help. Primarily to establish a certain level of stillness within our heart. It's one of the reasons. In Sahaj Marg, the practice has a different meaning. It is not just going into samadhi or just meditating. Sahaj Marg focuses mainly on individual transformation. So we have been engaged with a lot of religious activities all throughout our lives, where we begin with belief in God, graduating into strong dogmas and convictions, which is fueled further by spirituality, where we experience things. Knowledge is supposed to transform us, even experiences. They are supposed to do even a better job than knowledge of transforming us. Meditation after meditation, we feel so good. Each meditation takes us to a different level of consciousness. And yet, somehow, we make a blunder of losing this consciousness and revert back to what. Despite of having such great experiences, we are not able to make use of it. So we have in Sahaj Marg a very special feature called cleaning, where samskars are removed little by little to the extent that we allow it to be removed. So masters, they create the field in such a way, a spiritual field is created within our heart when we meditate, so that the boga, the field of boga, is either accelerated or weakened. Similarly, the seeds of samskaras, they find their expression either in a stronger way or in the most weaker way. And as we find more and more contentment in the heart, the seeds of contentment will not allow the weeds of passion and greed to overflourish in our life. So Sahaj Marg works at the multiple levels. One is by infusing us with transmission, which is divine in quality. And slowly, these divine qualities take hold of us. And this divine effulgence that enters our heart takes hold of our lives to the extent we remain open and enthused. That's why Babuji keeps saying in his messages that we need to have actions, perseverance in actions, and not just perseverance in actions, but with absolute surrender. By weakening the hold of samskars, by weakening the field of samskars, that would be the bhoga field, is either weakened or samskaras are weakened. And thus, the transformation starts happening within our heart, despite of our somehow even seeing these changes on happening inside. It is like, the masters in their benevolence and generosity quietly enter our heart, look for something, and steal it when we are quiet. So to the extent, this removal of samskars are made, to that extent, we get transformation. We remain on an ever-changing course. The question would be, do I really want to transform myself? Or do I want to stay in the comfort zone of what I'm used to within myself? So, in a way, it suggests that I should get out of my comfort zone, Does it mean that when I'm transformed, I go into an uncomfortable zone? I don't think so. It looks unfamiliar in the beginning, but soon we become. So once we realize this, blissful states of newer levels of transformation, we will invite them. Though in the beginning we might feel discomfort, but when this thing happens, so-called discomfort, and when we meditate, we take sittings for preceptors, then magical thing happens. This discomfort disappears, and it is replaced by inner stillness and contentment. And something magical happens. You are restless at the same time. You are so content being in that restlessness. Moment I move away from this restlessness, I lose my inner radar. I lose my inner contentment. So I that the need of the hour is accelerated. Let us accelerate our speed of transformation. Invite voluntarily that, yes, my master, please help me to change myself. I would like to become a better seeker of spirituality. Let us realize that with this present state, I cannot find peace. I cannot even find a simple happiness in life. When I realize this, why should I stay with the miserly state, this pathetic state for a longer time? Heart must cry out for help. Adults with their increased capacity or ability gained through their experience should be able to learn more and faster. But children seem to be learning faster than us because there are two things. They have innocence and they don't have much of ego. We have a lot of ego and no innocence left. They gain little knowledge and they think they have become the embodiment of knowledge. It is better to think, my Lord, please help me. I don't know much. I would like to learn. Then new knowledge is possible. New experience is possible. It is the effect of some transmission happening in some place. Enjoy it. But bring your attention back to the heart and remind yourself that you're meditating, even though other sensation may be pleasing to your heart. There will be a lot of good temptations on the way. Oh, you feel so good when certain points are awakened and you feel drowned, absorbed in that point. But when you are meditating, bring back your attention towards the heart again and again. It is with the heart only that our connection can become strong.